Hey, I am the Orc. I have been resurrected recently, and for some reason, I now have been contractually obligated to do trailer reactions every once in a bloody while. So apparently, this trailer has come across my producer's desk in the last day or two. So I thought, what the hey? Let's give it a whirl and see if it's anything good. So, producer man, can you hit the button? Yes, it appears he can. Congratulations. I know that dude. He was in The Accountant. Ooh, Marvel. Ooh. Okay. It's... Oh. Bernthal's producing. Okay.
Think God's gonna forgive us for the things we've done?
Ooh. He's not looking happy.
I'm not sure about me. But you? You ain't got a fucking chance.
Ooh, not nice. Okay. Oh, they filmed in Portland. Right. Yep, definitely.
That's all you got? That's all you got?
No. Right. Oh, they got the proper logo. Okay. They've got the proper logo. Ooh, May 12th. Ooh, okay. The Orc has thoughts about this. Okay.
What are your thoughts? Let's hear them. Yeah, first of all, it looks...
Okay. First thing is, that looks a lot of... Oh, I'm using your stupid Americanism thingies now. Is it R-rated? Yes?
Probably. Punisher?
Which is what...
It could be heavy PG-13. It depends on how much... They did show a lot of blood. So, my guesses are...
My first comment would be, I do hope they are actually going for the R-rated
Well, let's see here.
Because
let's see. Is there any, like... Are there any areas in the trailer where there's a lot of blood? That's the question. It's the blood and the language. Remember that.
Yeah, popping the heads of those people in the diner. You see from the back of the head in the diner. Sorry, I've got to move.
So there's blood there.
Yeah, no. Bit further.
Here, you mean?
Yeah, no, just behind that, just before that, where he pops the heads of. Yeah, just before.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Yeah, but they don't show the blood. There's not a lot of blood shown.
Wasn't it? Oh, on my screen, it's a little bit pixelated.
Yeah, a little bit, but there's not really any blood shown. That's the thing. It could be PG-13 the way they did. TVMA for sure, says Spencer, though. Like, look, there's a lot of ways companies get around them, but I do agree that now Disney has kind of embraced the TVMA rated R thing with Daredevil, Deadpool, and all that stuff. So,
well, let's be honest with Deadpool. They didn't have much choice. You can't do it.
You can't. It's hard. Yeah, and they did do. Was the Thomas Jane Punisher PG-13?
That was 15 in the UK. So
probably not. Let's go look that up.
But if you look that up, watch that movie back, they did cut out a chunk of blood. There was a lot of killing, but there wasn't much in the way of explosive matter, shall we say?
Yeah.
Which kind of ruins it.
Let me see here.
You must have
rated R.
Flow.
It was rated R, the Thomas Jane one.
Yeah, and that was still kind of soft. I think it was more rated R because of the family at the beginning.
The way they died.
the way they slaughtered his entire
Yeah.
family, including the kids and all the rest of it. And
Speaking of, is that what this is going to be? Him finally getting revenge? Or is it him finding closure of some sort?
the answer to that will be how well it does.
Well,
look, he's going to find closure. This is obviously Orcodomus here. So, yes, I know sweet FA. I don't think I even watched the second season of Punisher, to be honest with you, because there was that kid in it and got on my tits after about the first episode or whatever. I was like, no, just shoot the little brat and go back to killing everybody else. But he will find some sort of closure and redemption within himself. But if it does well enough, no, he's going to suddenly get the bloodlust back. Because they'll be like, we're going to be making... Same thing. Do you remember that, talking of Deadpool, the quote with Ryan Reynolds said to Hugh Jackman, oh, no, they're going to be making you do this till you're 80.
Yep. This is
if
true.
this does well, Bernthal will be forced to do... will be doing this till... Do you know what I mean? It'll be...
Yeah. Look, he's in... Here's the thing, though.
Home.
Here's the thing. So he's in Spider-Man. We know that. But the question is will he be a part of the reset after Secret Wars? Because that's what Secret Wars is. It's a reset of the whole universe. Granted, we have, a year and a half still? 2028? 2 years still?
Yeah, something like that.
For it's not 2027 Secret Wars, it's 2028, right? It's 2 years I believe so. Yeah.
And they still haven't got a finished script for it, from what I've heard.
Yeah, well, they still have to see how Doomsday does. And
that's never going to make any money.
I'm worried about it. I think Spider-Man will do better than Doomsday.
Spider-Man is going to, with all due respect, this is Orcodomus predictions here, so make a note of this video here, folks, and call back to me at the end of the year, which means you must also hit the subscribe button, put the thumbs up, and ring my orc bell, so you can tell me how wrong I was at the end of the year. But Spider-Man, I can see doing double Doomsday's box office.
Interesting. I could see that. Spider-Man is just such an iconic character. It's going to be interesting to see from this, now that we have this, okay, and we have this journey that Punisher's going on, and then Spider-Man comes out that stars Punisher as well, John Bernthal's Punisher.
Mm-hmm.
So, timeline-wise, I just want to know timeline. Here's the thing with the MCU. I always want to know where it fits in the timeline.
At this point, so do the fucking producers. Okay?
Yeah, and that's the thing.
We're not talking about Doomsday here or Spider-Man. We're talking about this Punisher.
Yeah. So that's the thing. Is this going to be right before Spider-Man in the timeline, and then he's got all this closure, so he's doing something now. He's kind of found himself a little bit once Spider-Man hits, and he's kind of a new person, sort of-ish, because of his mental state is a little better. Or is this going to be this thing where, well, we wanted to release this a lot sooner before Daredevil, and so it should have been before Daredevil, and, he showed up in season 1 of Born Again, and he was all fucked up, so so I want to know timeline-wise.
My guess would be, if you're talking timeline-wise, this is going to be more of a redemption arc thing, because you can't have the Punisher doing proper Punisher in a Spider-Man movie.
It's going to be weird. It is, because that is definitely going to be a PG-13 movie.
Yes, exactly. So it's going to be more of a, the more I'm thinking about it, it's going to be more of a redemption arc, kind of, instead of reawakening the bloodlust style. Because if he's in Spider-Man, you don't have Spider-Man when your anti-hero is, /hero is, personally I think he's a hero, not an anti-hero, is going around with AKs, rocket launchers, whatever, and blowing people up while Spider-Man's going, "Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man!" Boom! What the fuck was that?
Yeah,
Do you know
like,
what I mean?
are we gonna get a shit bomb in Spider-Man where the word shit is dropped? Because we're not getting an F-bomb. There's no way.
We've had a couple of shit bombs. They were called the Amazing Spider-Man.
Oh, poor,
Too soon?
poor Andrew Garfield. Not his fault at all. Not his fault at all.
I never blame an actor for a bad movie.
Absolutely not.
Unless-
Wow.
Unless the actor opens their mouth and starts spewing off shit.
The Room.
Well, technically, he wasn't the
Just
actor.
the
He was
actor,
also the
that's true.
producer
And the director,
producer, the
and the
director.
writer, and the...
and the writer and the editor.
Yep.
Also, that is now cult status movie.
I know.
That is a cult status movie.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Cult
That is
status
my cult-
movie. Oh, boy.
is.
The
And it
Room.
is.
Anyway, back to Punisher.
Yeah, well,
Um,
you
So
You
yeah,
started
you
that.
brought up Andrew Garfield, Spider-Man. But anyway, it's going to be weird to see him. So this looks like it's going to be a lot of fun.
yes.
And just going to be an action fest with some
mean-
psychological stuff.
Punisher meets John Wick.
More psychological problems than John Wick, for sure.
Well, yeah. Maybe he had 2 puppies killed.
Ugh. Well, he kind of did.
Well, yes. But,
That's kind of wrong, though, to say. His family was killed.
yes.
So,
And she had lovely puppies.
hey-oh.
Hey. Sorry, I'm linking it back around there just to explain the comment.
Yes. So, again, I'm excited for this. I'm going to watch it, of course. I still have to get started on Daredevil Season 2. And I probably will get on that soon. But I do love John.
Yeah, get back to your point about Marvel and timelines.
Yeah.
In the Eternals, there was that fucking giant dead creature in the middle of the sea that nobody referenced in any of the movies followed it, you know, and Marvel have no idea of a timeline. You know, they can't even fucking follow a train line or a tram line, never mind a fucking timeline. So,
Well, they kind of half touched on it in your favorite Captain America movie.
Black Winter Falcon Soldier,
That's it.
stealer of IPs.
That's it. Yeah. So, but we're not going to talk about that movie either because
God, no.
we're not here for that.
So-
We're here for Punisher. John Bernthal is
Yeah,
going to be
Punisher.
is a fantastic Punisher. Again,
He's my second favorite Punisher.
who's your first?
Obviously.
Obviously, the '90s movie.
Yeah. Oh, come on. How can you
Terrible,
deliver?
man. It's so bad. It's
Yeah, but
almost
how
as
can you-
bad as the Captain America '90s movie.
That was a laugh.
I said almost as bad.
And also the Nick Fury movie with.
Oh god.
But no, Dolph is my second favorite. My favorite Punisher, simply because he delivered the line to Lou Gossett Jr. when Lou Gossett Jr. What you call 105 murders in 3 years, and he just looks at him and goes, "Work in progress."
Heyo. Yeah. What did you think of the trailer overall? Are you gonna watch this?
Overall, it has intrigued me.
Okay, good.
I am slightly concerned with the potential of a bait and switch, as in we've seen most of the action pieces
In the trailer already.
in the trailer, snippets of
Worried
it at
about
least. You
that.
know, they could be 4 minutes long or whatever, but we've seen snippets from several different action scenes.
Mm-hmm.
And their current formula is you have like 4 or 5 action scenes over the movie, and we've seen several different scenarios or locations with action. So it's worrying me a little bit that's they're overplaying their hand, selling the action, and then half of it is going to be him trauma bonding with a shrink or something. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that room that he's in, the gasoline and the fire, I have a feeling that's going to be a really big, long action sequence, kind of in the vein, because he's in an apartment building, right? So
no, that bit looked like that was psychological.
no, I think the
Because he's
the
got
gasoline in the
flashbacks.
fire is actually real. I think the gasoline in the fire is actually real, and there's going to be a big ass apartment building fight sequence. That's what I think.
A la shoot 'em out style.
Yeah. Yes. And then
my mind is that's gasoline bit. That is.
it's in his head. Yeah. Well, again, we don't know what's in his head and what's not. Well, except for the dead people.
Yeah.
And in our chat, because we are doing this live while we record this, Spencer makes a good point. Almost every trailer nowadays shows too much. This is correct.
Yes.
So, I did like the trailer.
A date with a good looking woman and she shows up in nothing.
I'm gonna watch this for sure. Yeah. Well, this is not that kind of trailer. This is the.
No, but I'm saying it's the dating equivalent, the movie.
Got you.
Oh, I've seen everything that I've been teased already. So,
yeah. So we're both intrigued. We're both gonna watch.
Yes.
And oh my gosh, Kev, it's our first trailer reaction back.
Oh God. This is happening, isn't it?
This is happening. This is happening. The Greenfellaz are back, folks. Make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, ring the bell.
Oh!
Ring the what?
Ring my orc bell. End.
Hey-o. And catch us live daily, Monday through Friday, for the new Daily Dab, an hour-long, to an hour and a half long show that covers some of news that we decide that is worth it. It's our choice, damn it, not yours.
Unless we get monetized, in which case you can pay us lots and lots of money, and then we'll talk about what you want.
Exactly.
But remember to subscribe, ring the bell, make sure your notifications are on, hit the thumbs up on every video, and then every single person you know, whether they love you or hate you, get them to subscribe to this bloody channel and watch it. If you hate them, then think of it as, payback. If you love them, think of it as a way of saying, I don't want to be with you anymore.
And leave us a comment down below. Let us know if you're excited for the Punisher special. One more kill.
There was more.
One last kill, excuse me. One last kill. It should be one more kill, damn it. Anyway.
One more kill implies it's going to continue to the second one because it's like, one more kill.
That's true. One last kill. And then he's in Spider-Man.
Yep.
Right, bye, everybody. Back to our regularly scheduled program.
Yay.